Yo guys, what's up? KLN here and welcome back to another video on the channel. As you guys can see, we're an ultimate team and today we're going to be doing a Team of the Year nominee Pedri review. So heading into the player bio, on the card he is 5'9" tall, with high work rates, right footed primarily, with 5-star skills, and he does have a 4-star weak foot. Now when it comes down to the price, I picked him up for around 235,000 coins, which is pretty expensive, but he can start at left wing and centre mid, which is pretty useful because his World Cup Phenoms card could only start as centre mid. He does have the Barcelona links, the La Liga links, and the Spanish links. With that being said, heading into the attribute details on the card, the pace on the card at 86, I decided to leave it because he does have 90 acceleration, so I thought, okay, that's good enough, we'll leave it with the 90 acceleration. If I need to boost it, I will. But with the finish chem style, he does have 96 attack positioning, 93 finishing, 80 shot power, 78 long shots, 74 volleys, and 66 penalties. Looking at the passing on the card, absolutely ridiculous. 93 vision with 92 short pass and 90 long pass, along with 75 curve is pretty solid. Dribbling looks insane. I've given him the finisher chem style to make him explosive, and it does give him a pretty nice boost to the dribbling. He does have 99 agility, 98 balance, 89 reactions, 92 ball control, 99 dribbling, and 91 composure. Defending is pretty solid as well. 81 interceptions, 76 defensive awareness, 82 stand tackle, and 71 slide tackle. Physical, he's got 97 stamina, so I'm expecting him to last the full 90. He does also have 80 strength and 71 aggression, which is kind of decent as well. Heading into the traits, got the solid player trait and the flair trait. So I'm trying this card out at left forward as a false 9, at cam and at centre mid in a 4-1-2-1-2 and a 4-3-2-1. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the gameplay highlights with 90 rates, Team of the Year nominee Pedri. Straight off the bat here, Gerrard gets that pass into him, takes a good touch to control it, can make that reverse pass into Toni Kroos, and he does very well to do so. Can we just get the ball back to him eventually? Gerrard has it, gets it into Telles, he finds Kroos, just plays it into Pedri, who gets past one, brilliant skill, gets past Van Dijk as well, and smashes it in to the back of the net. Great finish, but brilliant dribbling. Very quick feet there from Pedri to get away from the two defenders, and he tucks it away into the back of the net to give us our first goal of this video. Moving on to the next clip, Kroos gets it into Pedri once more. Can just test out the dribbling here again, fake shot to get past one, takes it past another. I wanted to try the finesse shots and well, he absolutely skews that horribly wide. But on to the next clip here, Pedri has it, I see Griezmann on the other side of the field, I'm going to launch that pass and it is launched with pinpoint accuracy for Griezmann, and we can go forward from there after switching the ball back to Telles. Here Pedri with a good turn in midfield to create space and another very good pass out to Telles. Telles gives it back to Pedri, a bit of lag, but he still makes the pass off into Toni Kroos, and I couldn't get the shot away in time. But Pedri there just dictating the play and pulling the strings in midfield. Here, flip-flap to get away from him, Lakruketa gets away from the next. I see Kroos in the box, can I make that pass? Yes I can, and he went for the bicycle kick for some reason, and it is wide. Heading on to the next clip in this match, Gerrard has it, gets it into Pedri. He takes a good touch. I see Navas making the run. Can I make that pass? He absolutely smashes that. Just pings it across the field for Navas. That is a ridiculous pass from Pedri, and unfortunately Navas loses it. But here Pedri, just showcasing his ability to drive through teams and his transition speed here, gets the ball. He gets it in his own box. He runs the length of the pitch. He still has it. Morata makes a run. Pedri, another perfectly raised pass. And he gets, if I'm not mistaken, the first assist of this video. Brilliant solo run from Pedri, and he just lays it up to Morata, who runs in behind and tucks it away. On to the next clip here, Pedri has it. I tried to get past the man, didn't really work out, but he gets the pass back from Griezmann, takes the touch and tucks it away into the back of the net. Simple finish, easy finish, you expect it to go in, and it does go in. Pretty good goal from Pedri nonetheless. On to the next clip in this match, Gerrard has it, gets it into Pedri, takes the touch, can he get into the box? It's good dribbling, and I tried to just slot it past the goalkeeper, just roll it along the ground to him, but unfortunately, past him, and unfortunately it doesn't work out. But here again, Pedri starting a counter-attack for us, carrying the ball forward from defense, and he gets past 1, 2 and 3. Can he get past Partey as well? Going to use that speed and Partey just absolutely takes him on. But very good work from Pedri to create that chance in the first place. Here Pedri has it again. Just gonna see if we can create another chance here. It's great dribbling from him, keeps the ball very close, wriggles between the two players. Can he keep it going and just use that speed? Yes he can, gets into Morata. I should have played that pass first time back to Pedri, but I didn't and we end up losing possession. Here though Pedri again, very quick dribbling, very quick feet, and he goes over and we do get a penalty. I'm going to take it with Pedri of course. Gonna go top right, this guy goes left, and we do end up getting another goal with Pedri. He won the penalty courtesy of some very quick dribbling, and well, I decided maybe he deserves to take the penalty as well, and he tucks it away. On to the next clip, Pedri with a pretty good interception here, a bit of lag, but we keep it nonetheless. He keeps it going, gets into the box, just going to use that left stick, keeps it very close to his feet, still Pedri, and he rolls it in to the bottom corner. Very good dribbling and a cheeky finish at the end of it from Pedri, and all of that coming from that interception. He made the interception himself and he was able to go ahead and score from it. Here Pedri again makes a brilliant pass out to Salah. We beat one but we couldn't get the shot away and we ended up losing possession. Here Odegaard entrusts responsibility of making that pass to Salah to Pedri, and unfortunately it just didn't execute the skill for some reason. But here Pedri another touch beyond the defender, just cutting in from that left hand side, and from the penalty I'm going to go for the Panenka, and he just digs it down the middle. Keeper flies to his right and we do get another goal, another penalty with Pedri. 5 minutes into this game we take the lead. On to the next clip in this match. Unfortunately this guy's got an equalizer, but Casemiro here gets it into Pedri, and again just going to test out the passing. What a pass, what a pass that is to Morata, perfectly weighted. Morata gets past his man and unfortunately he hits it straight at the other defender. There Pedri has it, very good dribbling once more, gets into the box, and unfortunately, like Morata's shot that was straight at the defender, this one is straight at the goalkeeper from Pedri, and we do not end up with a goal. But here once more, just look at the dribbling on this card, gets past 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and unfortunately this guy fouls us. But very good dribbling from Pedri. You can take the free kick with him. Can we get a goal from the free kick? Not great free kick stats, but a pretty solid free kick nonetheless, and unfortunately it doesn't end up in a goal. Now, although we took the lead in this game, this guy's absolutely destroying us, so we're going to go for a bit of a run here with Pedri, because why not? And he does very well to keep it a bit jammy there, but he carries on here. Pedri still has it. Can he get past Kimpembe? He gets around him, gets past the goalkeeper as well, and Cafu makes the block, but Salah's there to tap in the rebound. But regardless, what a goal that would have been from Pedri had he managed to convert, but Cafu in the right place at the right time. But here another brilliant pass to Salah, and unfortunately nothing happened from it. But here again Nakata gets it into Pedri. Pedri, fancy pass into Salah there, but not really much is going to happen from that, so we're going to give it back to Pedri. Gets past 1, gets past 2, gets his way into the box. I went for the chip shot and maybe that was the wrong decision from me. But anyway, we're not done just yet. Heading into the last match of this video, Pedri has it here, does very well to create space, a perfect pass into Salah, who's through on goal and scores. That was the last clip of the video. Unfortunately, I did end up losing connection, and so with that being said, it is time to review the card. And as you guys can see, the stats on this card aren't too bad at all. 5 games, 5 goals and an assist is genuinely pretty solid, if I'm being honest with you. From the left forward, cam and centre mid position, I played him centre mid for 2 games, left forward for 2 games, and cam for 1 game, and he was genuinely pretty solid. I didn't expect that goal return, because he's not really a player that you go ahead and get goals with or goal contributions with in general. But this Pedri card was pretty solid and pretty good at getting involved in the play and actually making things happen. So when it comes down to the attribute details, the pace on the card is pretty solid. Of course, him having that 90 acceleration and the explosive accelerate type does make him seem a lot faster, despite only having 83 sprint speed. So the pace is genuinely not too bad. The shooting on, well, the pace, bear in mind that is at centre mid. If he's at cam, running in behind is going to be a bit of a struggle sometimes, because he will get caught and pushed. But genuinely at centre mid, it is more than decent enough. Just running in behind, that pace is going to be a problem, but let's be honest, you're not really going to be running in behind a Pedri. But dribbling wise, getting him the ball and running past players, it is more than good enough. Shooting on the card, pretty solid. Long shots are non-existent, but the finishing is definitely there. So shooting, like I said, pretty solid. I think like an 8 out of 10 is sufficient. Passing on the card, ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Just give this guy the ball and just kick it, just yeet it to somebody anywhere on the field and he will make it. Short passes, the tiki-taka football, man's from Barcelona, he can do it perfectly fine. So passing, absolutely ridiculous. Dribbling, Very, very good. Absolutely ridiculous. Give this guy the ball and just dribble around with him. Have fun. Put defenders on the floor. He will dribble past them. Eventually, if you just keep spamming the skills, I guess, if you don't really know how to dribble. But regardless, on the serious side of things, just give him the ball and have some fun with him. The dribbling on this card is ridiculous. His body type makes it even better, and so does the explosive accelerate type. This man can very, very easily weave in between players and just run away from them. So dribbling, absolutely ridiculous. 9.5 out of 10. Defending is pretty solid. Interceptions are pretty good, as you guys saw. Stand tackle is also pretty solid as well. So defending, like I said, is pretty good, but given his stature and size, defending isn't really what you're going to get this card for. But in the center mid position, he does definitely do stuff defensively to help your team out. Physical on the card is pretty good. He does last the full 90, obviously very easily with 97 stamina, and he does also kind of have a physical presence because of the 80 strength and because of him being so nimble and quick. The big guy's going to come try push him off, just going to run around him and get back to the ball. So genuinely physical isn't that bad, and 8.4 out of 10 I think is sufficient. When it comes down to the best position, I would say definitely centre mid, so he can pull the strings, create chances, drive through the teams, and that's basically where you're going to get the most out of him. Now, best chem style, I would say if you think the pace isn't good enough, which at centre mid it is more than good enough, but if you think he's still a bit slow, give him a anchor chem style or a hawk chem style, depending on how you want to play this card. If you want to use him as a creative player to have fun, dribble with him, make him explosive, make him probably the best that he could possibly be at dribbling, I would say the finisher chem style or the engine chem style is the way to go. But with that being said, I do bring it into the video. If you like, smash the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until then guys, stay tuned for the next one. Peace.